outfit of the day. Very casual for the first day back, but it's just staff development, so I don't need to be wearing my full teacher get up yet. And I'm gonna put on some sandals as well. Good morning everyone, and welcome to a day in my life at school. It's the first day back, which is a staff development day, and it's about 10 to 7 and rainy and miserable, and I'm just heading off now. It normally takes me about 40 to 45 minutes to get from my place to work, and I always just seem to get there exceedingly early, even if I don't have heaps of stuff to do. But today I've got a full car of heaps of things that I need to take in. I've got jobs to do this morning before we even start like all our bits for the day. So I think that I will certainly be using up all of my time. Plus, you know, after almost 6 weeks of holidays, I'm really keen to just see everyone and have a little catch up. So if you're keen to see what I get up to in a day, all the things, my desk tour, my classroom tour, then grab a cuppa and let's get into it. So I've got these 2 bags and then 2 bags in the back there. That stuff's to go to my parents' house. To take into school, we'll need an umbrella because it's raining. Also, the gate's locked. Can't be bothered doing 2 trips, so I need to like somehow camel pack myself so that I can carry it all down there at once. Wish me luck. So after much difficulty, I finally got up here, and Roz just told me that lunch is provided, but I've already made myself 3 different salads, put them in the fridge. I'm just gonna have to eat them anyway. And then I've got a thing of nuts. I've got 3 bananas. They're kind of a bit spotty, so I need to make sure I eat those up. And 3 up and goes. So I won't actually need any of this food for the next 2 days, but I'm just gonna have to eat it anyway, but I will need it for Friday. So prepped, ready to go. So I came back to this, and now I'm glad that I came in early. I think I need to do a time-lapse cleanup of this. So I'm not desk goals at the moment, but we'll get there. I did get a few things from Woolies the other day just to stock up on my little supplies. So I've got heaps of glue, which I use predominantly for Year 7, making posters and fun stuff like that. And then a whole heap of whiteboard markers, rubber and cleaner. And the underside of my desk is looking very unattractive. Those 2 bags will kind of come and go. That one will go home, but the rest are kind of here to stay, and I'm not really sure how I can make it look a little bit more presentable. So that's going to be a bit of a goal. Quick little desk tour. So in my drawers here, this bottom one's sort of miscellaneous, like cups, hats, like all my personal kind of bits. This next one is mostly writing books and like text that I actually use for classes, textbooks, stuff like that. And then this top one here is most of my stationery stuff. I literally just took all of my highlighters out and put them up there on my desk, so that's why that spot's missing. I got my day book ready to go. I need to fill that in. This little thing I love for just sort of putting bits and pieces in that need to go out to the kids. These are my monitoring folders, which contain all of my like scope and sequence programs and warnings, like all the documents, stuff like that. Those need to be dealt with. That timetable was from last year, that needs to come down. And I actually need to take everything off the desk and give it a good wipe down. That's next on the agenda. So a quick little desk tour to start the year off. So this morning I was able to get a little bit of work done. It was mostly sort of just getting myself organized and oriented for the day and then catching up with people. Then at 9 o'clock it was time for everyone to head down to the hall. So I grabbed my stuff and headed down. So each staff development day we have a different focus, which is aligned with the school's strategic direction. So our school is really big into the 4 C's, which is communication, collaboration, creativity, and critical reflection. So we sort of spent the first session delving into a bunch of strategies that kind of help to promote those and also the learning dispositions. And these are the type of things that we can sort of integrate into our classroom teaching as well. Coffee was certainly mandatory to get me through the day. And then once that session was done, we had a little bit of time for recess, and then afterwards the idea was that we would head up to our own computers and do some mandatory training. So that was child protection and code of conduct, very riveting sort of things. But I did really like this morning session because I was able to work in a group. It was very hands-on, very engaging, and also just a fun way to sort of start the day. So I just got done with some mandatory training, real fun. Now I'm about to head down and have a bit of lunch before our faculty time Masabo, which I'm really keen for because that's when we really get stuck into things and just get set up for the year. When you arrive at school at 7:30 because you legit have so much to do and the main building is locked and you don't have a key. Day's starting off great. Thank goodness for some kind cleaners that we have around. The amount of times they've let me into Q Block is insane. I really need to get someone to actually give me a key so that I can access the school in the morning. Would be helpful. I'm signing on to the sign-in book, the permanent sign-in book. First year signing on as a permanent, and oh yeah, I've got to say, feels pretty good. Hello darkness, my old friend. I'm turning the lights on again. Oh, there we are. Now, yesterday, Arvo, I had an appointment that I was late for, and I pretty much just came back to my desk and dumped all my stuff on it. This cup is disgusting, so that is first order of the day, is cleaning things. And I've got a nice picture someone put on there. People just put stuff on my desk sometimes. I think it's to annoy me sometimes because they know that I like to have it so clean. This is my year 7 room for this year, and it currently looks pretty ugly because I spent so long last year decorating a completely different room. So I'm now going to put up all this stuff onto this wall to hopefully spruce up the little back section a bit. But I really need to get a wriggle on because I've got to be somewhere soon. Now I've got 2 bags of books from the book room that I've still got to collect and take over to my desk. They're going to be a bit heavy, but I'll just have to pack horse it. I've been doing a lot of pack horsing lately. I'll be doing a lot more pack horsing once term starts. Alright, there they are. Okay, let's turn that off. Very good. Good morning, everyone. It is now Friday, which is the first day of school. So I'm going to wrap up this come to school with me here because it's now time for me to get stuck into the actual teaching of things. I hope you enjoyed this video and I hope you guys all have a fantastic rest of your week. I'll see you all in my next video. Bye, guys.